Look at what's happened to me. I can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Just like the light of a new day, it hit me from out of the blue, breaking me out of the spell I was in, making all of my wishes come true. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me.
Bill, hurry up. I'm gonna be late. Come on, let's
Yeah,
go.
will you please calm down? You're gonna be okay. You're on time. Of course, you may miss the first round of the hors d'oeuvres, but they're probably gonna serve those little breaded hot dogs in the ketchup sauce.
Pam's law firm is not gonna serve breaded hot dogs and ketchup sauce at a reception for Henry Williams.
Ah, come on. Just because a guy rides anchor for network news don't mean he don't have fast food in his good American veins. Come on, down underneath all that stuff in a geezer freezer, he's just a guy with a deadline.
You have the most incredible way of reducing almost anything to its most trivial metaphor. For instance, Einstein was running numbers. Michelangelo was doing ceilings. And now you talk about one of America's foremost journalists at his retirement as if he was writing obits for the Bakersfield Gazette. Bill, we're talking about a very important man here.
If he's so important, he ain't gonna lose any sleep if Ralph Hinckley is 10 minutes late to his cocktail party now, is he?
Better late than never may hold true for most things in life. But can we afford to be late when it comes to tough regulations regarding storage of radioactive material? And that concludes part 3 of the plutonium predicament. Tomorrow, we'll look at the effects of exposure to radiation. And on Friday, we will go live to the El Adobe nuclear power plant. This is Henry Williams, signing off.
What a wonderful series. I don't think I'm even going to be able to watch the news after he leaves. His forced retirement is a travesty.
So you won't see him at 7 o'clock every night? Wouldn't you rather see him in charge of the country?
He hasn't said he'd run. He hasn't even hinted at it.
He may not have a choice. The latest Gallup poll shows Henry Williams to be the most recognizable man in America. And last week, the University of Texas published a list of the 10 most popular people in the world. Henry was one of them, right up there with Mick Jagger.
Well, I still say you won't run. But if anyone could talk him into it, you could. Oh, Pamela, may I have a few of those, please?
Sure.
Oh, no, it's Hinckley. H-I-N... Oh, never mind. It's close enough for politics.
Ralph! Where have you been, honey? You're almost half an hour late.
Honey, you know, Bill, we were on a stakeout and he kept saying 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Before I knew it, it was 2 o'clock. Have I missed him?
No, he isn't scheduled to arrive till about now. Come with me. I have to make sure there are plenty of hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres? They got you doing hors d'oeuvres? Isn't that a bit, sexist? I mean, here you are, the only female in the firm, and you're doing hors d'oeuvres?
Honey, this job happens to be a very large responsibility. Only an insecure woman would find it sexist.
Well, that's very nice, honey. I have to be bedridden before you bring me a cup of coffee, and here you are playing waitress to a bunch of strangers.
This is for Henry Williams. Honey, do me a favor. Take this to the guys parking the cars out front. They're probably hungry.
Thank you. Well, Now, that is what I call service. Not only do they drive me up here in a limousine, but they've got a fella here standing at the curb waiting to feed me. Hi, I'm Henry Williams. I see you're Ralph Hunkley.
Hinckley, actually. Sir, I've long admired you. I'm sorry to see you retiring.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hickle. But please don't let my wife hear you say that.
Henry, they are waiting for you.
Oh, fine, Chuck. I'll be right there. Awfully nice meeting you, Ralph.
And you, Henry. It's around back here.
All right.
Sherwood Dawes just told me that Henry Williams wants to talk to me about some legal advice. I think it has something to do with the news special he's doing on plutonium. But can you believe it? I am going to advise Henry Williams?
Well, I think future President Williams. Now, I had the suit on underneath, and when I was shaking his hand out in the front yard, I got these vibes, and this man is definitely going to run for presidency, and I have a feeling that your firm is going to be the firm that's going to help put him there.
No.
Quiet, quiet, please, quiet. Henry, I've been your friend for a long time, and your lawyer for almost as long. So you know I'd be lying if I pretended this was merely a retirement party.
I'll say. Nobody even gave me my gold watch yet.
Well, on behalf of this law firm, I'd like to give you more than a gold watch. We would all like to be the people who put you on the ballot for the President of the United States! Yay!
Thank you, Woody. I'm really very grateful for your feelings of trust and confidence. But I do have to say that when this old journalist finally retires, all he wants is to catch up on some of his fishing. But I do thank you, Woody, and especially the members of that fine law firm. You make me feel, well, you all make me feel very, very good. Thank you.
Thanks, folks.
Maybe he's stolen.
I don't know, hon. His mind seems pretty well made up. I better get these going. See you later.
This is Cole.
Yes, Mr. Cole, we're all ready to go.
Any problems over there?
No, no problems.
All right, go for it. Sherwood?
Chuck.
Very nice affair.
May I?
Sure. Help yourself. Ralph, what are you doing? Someone might see you.
Some guys are breaking into the lab at the NRT. I gotta go.
Oh, you just got here.
Over this report, Maxwell.
Yes, sir, and?
Dangling participles, no subject-verb agreement, misspelled words.
Well, you know, I mean, the secretarial pool has really fallen off with those typos and everything, and I've always had a problem with between who and whom, but you always get the drift, sir.
Maxwell, does the phrase pride in one's work mean nothing to you? Look at this report that I did a couple of years ago. Look at the margins, the double spacing.
Oh. I'll bet with the best of these, your mommy used to stick them to the refrigerator door.
This is not a joke. I want every report you've handed in over the last month done over, and I want it by the end of the week. Laugh that off.
Bill, come in, Bill.
What was that?
What was what, sir?
Bill,
I'm heading for the NRT processing plant.
Sounds like one of those little mice from a Disney movie.
Oh, no, it's my stomach, sir. It's really acting up with these antacids and everything, and it...
Bill, can you hear me? It's the plutonium storage vault. Someone's breaking into it.
Maxwell?
Sir, I'm really not feeling too hot. And it...
This isn't regulation. What is this?
Well, I'm studying Spanish, so every time I get a second, I just flip that, and it's que paso con usted.
What is this, Maxwell? Who's on the other end of this thing?
Bill, can you hear me?
Si me llamo, es Guillermo.
Maxwell?
Sorry, sir, I gotta go. Ralph, you're glowing.
Bill, don't come any closer. This is plutonium. Get out of here. Bill, get out of here. Bill, I told you to get out of here. Bill, you all right?
No, kidding. That was plutonium, the big P?
Yes, it was, Bill. Come on, now, we gotta get out of here.
Oh, boy, well, that's it, Ralph. I mean, come on, we're finished. They're gonna be cutting us up for bicycle reflectors.
Bill, we're all right.
Well, you? Yeah, maybe. You got the suit on, but not me. Tomorrow I start to peel. The rest of my hair goes in the sink.
Okay, you in the funny suit, both of you, right there.
I know this looks kind of funny, but... Oh, this is Agent Bill Maxwell with the FBI. He needs medical attention. Look, don't touch it. It might be radioactive. Now, look at the guys you're looking for are getting away.
Yeah, you look like the guys we want right here.
Yeah, it's getting dim here, Ralph. I can hardly see my watch. I can't get a pulse. Even this ticker stopped.
Gentlemen, please, forget about me and take care of Agent Maxwell. Please, forget about me and take care of Agent Maxwell.
Sure, pal. Everything's all right. Get an ambulance, and I'll check out the building. Everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah, I'll let you know. George will season up.
Bill, did you see that? I mean, these guys did what I told them to do.
Yeah, I noticed. It's kind of like you had a power over him or something.
I mean, I just thought to myself, do it, and they did it. It's like I controlled their minds.
Ralph, you're telling me you can do what with your mind?
Well, honey, it's kind of hard to explain.
No, Counselor, it is not hard to explain. Just think of it this way. He can have us both jumping off of bridges every time he gets a headache.
Bill, you make everything sound so trivial, so trite. It's a little bit more complicated than that. You're giving me a headache. I wish I had some coffee.
All right, you two clam up now. This is
Good
Henry
afternoon,
Williams'
ladies
segment,
and gentlemen.
it's on exposure to radiation, and that I want to see.
And the controversy surrounding yesterday's break-in and aborted theft at the NRT reprocessing plant will continue. Nuclear opponents will claim that labs are not impregnable. Proponents will contend that burglary attempts have not and never will be successful. For the 3 men exposed to plutonium in the break-in, symptoms will become evident immediately, beginning with severe nausea, headaches, and hair loss. Uncontrollable nervous twitching, convulsions, and hemorrhaging will follow. This is Henry Williams, signing off.
Ah, gee Louise, here, I'm getting it out right now. Oh, boy. What a way to go.
Bill, this has absolutely nothing to do with you. You did not touch the plutonium. As a matter of fact, you barely even saw it. Now, the doctor said you can get up and go home.
Well, he just wants to get rid of me so I won't keep the other patients awake at night, glowing in the dark.
Bill, why don't you get out of bed and get dressed and go home?
On the other hand, why don't I get up, get dressed, and go home? This place is so boring anyhow.
You made him do that?
Who made who do what? See my socks? You guys, anybody see my socks?
I don't know if I did or I didn't. I mean, I haven't had this power very long, and I don't know when I control it or when I don't. But I think it has something to do with concentrating.
And you think being exposed to the plutonium while you had the suit on made this power come out?
Well, it's the only explanation that I can come up with. Boy, and speaking of explanations, I wish I had one for the holograph that I got off of Cole's telephone.
What do you mean? What explanation?
Well, honey, there has to be some kind of a connection between Cole's telephone and the crime. I mean, otherwise, why would I get the holograph?
Oh, well, honey, maybe it was a tip. I mean, these guys are network newsmen, and Henry's been doing this special on plutonium.
Maybe.
Oh, come on, Ralph. Don't tell me you think Chuck Cole is involved in this crime.
Honey, don't get so upset. I mean, it's merely a suspicion.
Well, I am upset.
Well, don't be upset.
All right, I won't be.
Wow. I saw that. You zapped the counselor, Ralph. Lady, you better keep an eye on your husband. There's no telling what he's going to have you doing next.
Oh, come on, Bill. You're making me crazy with all this stuff. I mean, you give me a migraine. Honey, would you go out and get me some coffee, please?
Yeah, sure.
Ralph, you did it again.
Ralph.
What? What? I just asked you very nicely to go get me a cup of coffee, and that's what you were going to go do. Bill, come on.
Yeah? What about Bill?
What?
10 minutes ago, you were laying in your deathbed. Now you're all dressed and ready to go out.
Oh. Yeah, well, no, that's because I wanted to change my clothes because I felt like it. Yeah, come on. You think that the kid has got a hold on the old iron mind, Maxwell? You got another thing coming because I mean, Ralph, that's a cheap shot. You have no business messing around with the mind of a sick man.
Bill, you are not a sick man, and I'm not messing around with your mind. You're just picking up on my vibes, that's all.
Give me a break, your vibes. Next thing we know, you're gonna have me and a counselor wandering around here like a couple of Cocker Spaniels, bringing you your slippers and the evening paper.
Yeah.
You guys give me a break. I'm not gonna abuse the power. You know me better than that.
Did you want cream and sugar in your coffee?
No, black is fine, thank you. Just thought vibes.
Hello.
Yeah, Cole, it's Kent.
Listen, pal, we got some problems here. I think Jenkins is really sick.
What's the matter with him?
Did you listen to your own news?
We got blasted yesterday in the lab. Every scientist in the country figures we got slapped with a lethal dose of radiation.
Well, what about that Fed you ran into? I'm sure he got exposed just like you guys did, and the hospital's released him already. And the other guy?
The one who caught you? I haven't heard anything about him having problems.
Yeah. Well, he must have been wearing a special suit or something. Besides, we actually touched that stuff. So something must have happened. Now, we need medical attention. If we don't get it fast, you're gonna have some pretty unpleasant problems in your hand.
Okay, just stay calm. Don't panic. We can't do anything in the city because the cops will be swarming all over you.
I need to find a doctor that owes me a favor.
In the meantime, can Jenkins still do his job?
Jenkins will do his part. You just make sure you do yours.
to see me, sir?
There he is, the Bureau's resident glowworm.
Oh, yeah, well, no, the doc gave me a complete okay. I'm certified. Everything's fine, no problem.
Oh, I'm so relieved. Here I was afraid you were going to leave the department and rent yourself out as a nightlight. What the hell were you doing at that plant, Maxwell? One minute we're talking about your reports. The next thing I know, you're over at NRT stopping a plutonium theft. How?
Well, we all have anonymous tips, right?
It's got something to do with this, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I really could have used that in the hospital. I was supposed to be conjugating my Spanish verbs.
You don't learn Spanish from this. How stupid do you think I am?
Well, I don't know, sir.
Let me explain to you what we're going to do with this gadget, Bill. We're going to put this little thing right here, and we're going to wait for it to talk to us.
This?
This.
Oh, well, things are real slow for you this afternoon, huh, sir?
Terrible. Boring? Ooh. But you know what? I have a definite feeling that with this on my desk and you in my office, things are going to pick up.
Hey, you guys, knock it off! Knock it off! Knock it off. Thank you. Did anyone happen to read The Open Window by Saki that I assigned last night?
Sure. Hey, don't take that from him. Don't take that from me. Throw your book at him. Throw your book at him.
You know, I'll bet I could find some good stories in there if I read them all.
Hey, here's a great one on page 63.
63?
Yeah, 63.
Listen, why don't you enjoy the stories and I'll be back in a few minutes, all right? I have to step out.
Oh, yeah, some of those tapes go by so fast that you can't really understand
Maxwell, I'm
them.
trying to listen.
Nosotros tenemos una
Shut up,
emergency.
Maxwell.
I think there's probably...
I'm heading for the KJV TV news station.
KJV TV News. Shall we go, Bill? We'll take my car.
Well, things seem to be going pretty well.
I think so, too.
Then why do you look so worried?
¿Cuánto tiempo tiene estudiando español?
Beg pardon?
I thought so. That's Henry Williams. That's Henry Williams.
Boss, get out!
Bill, I think he's dead. I don't know, he must have already been sick because I barely hit the guy.
Maxwell! What happened?
Well, this guy's dead. I gotta call a coroner. Get an ambulance up here.
You've done it again. Huh? I don't know how, but you've done it again. But this time, at least we know where you're getting these anonymous tips. It comes from this, and I've got it. I've got it. and I'm giving it to you. It is yours.
Oh, thanks.
Nice going.
Thanks, boss.
Where did that come from, Bill?
It's a long story.
Billy? If you're ready.
Yeah, sure, boss.
Honey, would you like some of these leftover hors d'oeuvres?
No, thank you.
Maybe I'll save them for Bill.
Pam, you know you're gonna have to warn Henry about Cole.
Ralph, he has asked me to help him out with some legal details. He has not asked me to become his personal advisor.
Well, he does trust you, and he respects you. So you're gonna have to talk to him about it while you're riding out to the El Adobe power plant.
And what would you like me to tell him? That my husband has had a weird holograph about his administrative aide? You can't exactly bring that into a court of law, you know. I need some more facts. Hey, honey, can I make
honey,
a
you're gonna
sandwich?
have some more facts. I mean, Bill is checking out Cole right now.
Well, I hope he's also able to come up with the reason for Chuck Cole to be doing the things you claim he's been doing, because it all sounds pretty outrageous.
Honey, it is not that outrageous.
On the other hand, it's not so outrageous.
No, it's not, really. Now, I had a suspicion from the first. Maybe Henry Williams was somehow involved in this crime.
Oh, Ralph.
But then, after the attempt on his life, I figured that, well, probably didn't have anything to do with it at all.
How terribly open-minded of you.
Well, honey, the suit doesn't lie. Now, the vibes I got said that Henry Williams is running for presidency despite what he is telling everybody. Now, I know for a fact that Cole is involved with this crime. And I thought, given the relationship of the two men, that maybe Henry Williams was somehow involved in the whole crime.
What would Henry want to do with stealing plutonium?
Well, it would substantiate what he predicted on his television show. I mean, fabulous publicity. Come on, give me a break. It's what every candidate looks for, relies on heavily. Now, it's a prime example of abuse of power. I mean, you've seen it a million times.
I'm sure. As a matter of fact, I'm married to it.
Huh?
Knock off the innocent routine, Ralph. Look at you. You've been zapping me with your mind through this entire conversation. I think that's rotten.
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't. Yes, you have, Ralph. Look at me. I have made you lunch, gotten you mayonnaise, napkins. I've even cleaned a window for you. I don't remember wanting to do any of these things. I am just in a hurry to get out of here.
Honey, it's not my fault.
I know, it's not your fault. Ralph, that's not what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that it is your fault. Will you just let me say that?
Honey, you can say anything you want to say.
No, I say what you want me to say.
Honey, that's not true.
No, it's not true. Ralph, stop it.
I'm not doing anything.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not. Ralph!
Honey, what are you doing? I was just playing a game. Honey, I'm having a little fun. Give me a break. Come on, honey.
Sure.
Honey.
Ralph, will you put a lid on the mushy love stuff and let's get on a case here? I ran a deep check on this Chuck Cole. We got a real card-carrying hot dog here.
I can't believe it. I mean, I'm just having a little bit of fun, Bill. I got this new power and I'm testing it out.
Ralph, Chuck Cole, this geek, turns out, was a spearhead behind almost every campus protest in the country during the 60s.
Boy, I've been spending so much time in the courtroom, she has no sense of humor at all anymore.
He caused so many headaches for the department, Ralph, that the computer popped 4 red flags on his name and yelled tilt. The only thing I can't figure out is why Williams has got a guy like that as an advisor, unless he doesn't know.
I don't know. Maybe I abused the power, Bill. She says I did. I mean, she called me a jerk. She called me a jerk. I'm a jerk, Bill.
Oh, all right, Ralph. Have it your way. You're a jerk.
You don't have to agree with me, Bill.
I'm trying to get your attention. It ain't always easy. Would you rather I step on your foot? Now, will you listen up, please, kid? I dropped Jenkins' name in the computer next, and lo and behold, sure enough, him and Cole were running mates in the underground in the 60s. So, Cole probably hired Jenkins and the rest of them just the way we thought. Ralph, please try to come to the party here. What you need is some fresh air. Gonna do you a world of good. Let's go.
Where are we going?
Chuck Cole's house.
You know, the mind push can be used to do good things, Bill. I know it can.
You bet your red booties, kid. You're gonna have bad guys spilling their guts like we was giving away a set of dishes with the best confession.
You know, I used it on the kids because I wanted them to do some more reading, and it worked.
Maybe we could do away with the whole jury system? Boy.
I don't know. I guess I was letting it get a little bit out of hand. Pamela was right. I was beginning to abuse the power.
When we got a chance to bust the big red machine itself, boy, think of that.
I'm glad it's beginning to fade, though.
I probably won't even have to go in the office later on. I could just, you know, phone it all in. What's starting to fade?
The mind push. I'm losing it.
What? Wait a minute. No, you can't, kid. Not yet.
Well, all I know, Bill, it's getting harder to do, and every time I use it, I'm getting a headache.
Well, there's aspirin there in the glove compartment. Just rest and take it easy now, and don't tap into your juice till we get to Cole's house. Hello? Mr. Cole? Yeah, well, if he was supposed to be the bad guy, we got big problems now.
Bill, look at this equipment. They got a camera, a tape recorder, and a TV.
Yeah, looks like old Chucky was deep into home movies, all right.
Maybe they got the whole thing down on tape.
No, in a second, maybe we get lucky.
Well, I know you weren't keeping your promise, Mr. Cole. You weren't getting us medical attention. You were setting us up, weren't you?
No, that's not true. If you want me to prove it, I can call the doctor. You can talk to him yourself. Here.
He must have known these guys were coming, so he turned his cameras on to nail them.
Look.
You sold out, Cole. You're just pretending to be what you once were. But underneath, you're like the others, like Williams.
But that's okay. Guess we've got a big surprise waiting for all of them at El Adobe.
There's no way you could get past the security of that place.
No. Maybe a couple of Henry Williams' aides could.
Why don't we just wipe the slate clean and start over with all this?
No, Mr. Cole. There's no starting over. I mean, the radiation is taking care of that. I mean, we're all dead men. And now, so are you. No!
Wonder what kind of surprise they're planning out at the Adobe power plant.
I don't know, but whatever it is, it does not include paper hats and balloons.
Wait a minute. Now, Pam said she was going to help Henry Williams with some legal work.
What are you talking about, today?
Today. She was going out there when she left.
Kid, I think you better hit the friendly skies, and I'll call this in, and I'll see you out there.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes, we're with Henry Williams. He's doing an interview here this afternoon.
Yes, I believe I'll be speaking to him myself later.
Well, we'd like to go in and maybe take a look around, speak to a couple of your electricians so we can check the lighting for the camera.
Sure, may I have your names?
Yes, my name is Chuck Cole, Mr. Williams' administrative aide, and this gentleman here is Mr. John Fields.
Well, I have your name, Mr. Cole, but I don't have Mr. Fields.
Well, he is my assistant. I probably just forgot to clear his name. Tell you what, why don't you call the station and check it out?
Well, it's okay. If you can't trust Henry Williams people, who can you trust? Here, put these hats and badges on, and I'll have somebody come out and take you inside. Schneider, would you come to the visitor station right away, please?
Did you get Cole yet? Well, keep trying him. I don't know, maybe he's out there waiting for us. Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Well, Mr. Williams, I've just looked over the research you've done on El Adobe. It's quite impressive. So far, everything I've read seems legally sound.
Actually, Pamela, I didn't ask you to join me so that we could talk about these papers or even this interview. You see, when I run for president, I'm going to need a good campaign chairman.
Run for president? I thought you said at the party you told everyone you weren't going to run.
I think you'll have to consider that a gentle tease. It's how these games are played. Well, it's like the news. You have to give them a big, important headline or they won't read the story. Unfortunate, but true.
I don't believe it. I was so convinced. You know, I even had an argument with my husband about it. He disagreed with me.
Well, there are those out there, of course, who simply won't bite, but most people, by and large, are quite easily manipulated. All you need is the proper style. At any rate, I want you to be my campaign chairman. Or in this case, chairwoman.
Well, I'm very flattered. But I don't know anything about running a political campaign. Besides, shouldn't that job go to Mr. Doss?
Oh, well, Woody will be doing most of the work, that's true. But I need someone up there in front of the people. Now, you're young, bright, intelligent, attractive. And besides, you are a woman. Now, that can be a big plus in a campaign like this. You see, Pamela, it's all image. Everything is image. Oh, I'll give you some time to make up your mind. But I'm sure you realize even now that this could be a big boost to your career.
Okay, tell me exactly. What is it you want me to do?
Well, it's very simple. We want you to cause a generator and a turbine trip.
That could take a lot of time. Maybe a couple of hours.
It'll take less than 30 minutes. All you gotta do is bridge 12 circuits to the master turbine. Now, let's go.
This is a federal offense. You go to prison for life for this.
We've got nothing to worry about.
Henry, how you doing?
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll do your opening sequence out here. And then we'll move inside for interviews with staff personnel.
Have you seen Chuck Cole? I mean, did he get here first? I haven't been able to contact him.
No, I haven't seen him yet. That's a nice opening shot. Just you and the power lines in the background. That's good, Henry.
Thank you. Yeah, I got it.
Bill, come in, please.
Yeah, I got you, kid. What do you find?
Well, I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. It's like a maze out here. Henry's here, and he's setting up his cameras and stuff outside, but I can't get anything.
Not even a holograph?
Wait a minute, Bill. I think I see something I might be able to use.
Talk to you later.
Here you go, Ken. Well, let's take a look. Hey, what's that? We're on a turbine trip.
Good, I'll take that.
What am I supposed to do now?
Go on, get out of here.
On tonight's final segment of the Plutonium predicament, we will be talking with the people who work and who run the power plant.
Hey, somebody shut off that alarm.
This is a scram situation, Barbara.
What on earth is going on?
Attention. This is an emergency.
emergency. Everybody clear the area. This is not the drill.
We better get out of here.
Well, where's Chuck Cole? He's supposed to be here. Oh, this is all too premature. What is Chuck trying to do to me?
What have you been trying to do to us?
We give this 2 more minutes, then we're gonna get the hell out of here.
Hold it, you guys. All right, what'd you do, bust a cable or something? Tell me.
Are you crazy or something?
Tell me. Tell me.
Bridge 12 circuits, causing a turbine trip.
Where are the circuits?
That way, past the cooling pool.
Okay, freeze it right there. Maxwell, FBI.
Bill, you're on your own. I gotta fix the turbine.
Smart kid.
Try the turbine reset switch again and see if it works.
Wait a minute. It's coming back. We're gonna be okay.
And although the situation appeared critical for a time, safety backup systems at El Adobe nuclear power plant proved invincible to even the staunchest anti-nuke supporter.
I don't know if I can do this. I mean, I can feel the power slipping. It's gonna give me an incredible headache.
And that concludes my series, The Plutonium Predicament.
Honey, you have to try. Otherwise, we could all end up with a power-crazed lunatic in the White House. Try.
It also marks the end of 30 wonderful years in a profession that has enabled me to not only follow history in the making, but to have the privilege of bringing it into your homes. So, now at the end of my final broadcast, perhaps I can share with you a little philosophy that has helped me all my years as a journalist. News is only news when you get it first. After that, it's history. And after all the work I've done to get it first, this network has seen fit to cause me to retire. Well, I can play that game too. I did this Plutonium series for a reason. And I milked it for all it was worth. Why, I even staged the plutonium theft at NRT and produced my own assassination attempt. Why, I wasn't just getting the news first, I was making it. And you believe me because I'm Henry Williams. And because you believe me, every single one of you will vote for me, and I will become the next President of the United States. Yes, the next President of the United States of America. You see, I made all of you love me.
Guy's lost his bananas. Get him out of there. Go to a commercial.
Ralph, you did it. It worked.
You couldn't help it. I have you.
He spilt the whole enchilada right on national TV. I can't believe it.
Honey, are you okay? Say something. Ralph.
Aspirin.
Now, how's that? Does that feel any better?
That feels great.
I wonder who's massaging Henry Williams' head this morning. Bet his headache's a lot worse than yours.
Oh, you can count on that.
Every time I think about how I was almost duped by that guy, it makes me sick.
Well, honey, don't feel bad. I mean, the guy duped a lot of people. He was a real super duper. Just a joke, you know what I mean. He had a lot of power over people.
Yeah, well, so do you.
Well, I had a lot of power.
It's gone.
Yeah, most of it went with the push I gave to Henry.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm glad it's gone. I'd much rather be doing things for you because I want to.
Ooh.
Ralph? Oh, boy, am I glad I got you home. Counselor, Mrs. H. Can you believe that I'm calling you Mrs. H already? I don't believe this. Officer.
How's everything going, Bill?
Well, the way I'm doing is this officer stopped me just down the street a couple of blocks. Real nice guy, and I suggested that he could come up here with me if he would. He wants to give me a citation because of...
Because you can't drive a car with an expired plate.
Yeah, right. So I suggested that if he'd come to your house, which was real close, that you would be the one person in the whole world that could explain to him why.
See, officer, the reason this man doesn't have this year's sticker on his car is because he forgot to buy the sticker for this year.
Sign here, please. On the line.